how does licensing a beat work? Because I've never understood that.
So I mean, at the end of the day, anybody can set their own terms in a contract. It's what you and whoever you're working with agree with. So, I work solely with a producer. His name is Just Kim. I met him on Instagram and we work like hand in hand. He's like basically almost like an in-house producer in terms of like, I'll send him ideas, he'll make a beat, he'll send me beats, I'll edit them. Like when he sends me a beat, I'll pull up all the files and I'll cut this, I'll do this so I can get it how I want it. But like he's one of the first producers I've worked with where we're that close. It's kind of like my right-hand man where we go back and forth on shit. I'll send him a song. So we have like our own agreement in place, and it's like every song is the same. So like we have a certain agreement. There are other producers, like there's YouTube producers where you can go on their BeatStars page or whatever it is, a beat you hear on YouTube, you can lease the beat, which is like a $30, just download it and upload it, but you don't own the beat, you don't have any sort of
but then if you make money off of it, who does it go to?
Typically it goes to you, but if a song blows up, like for example, I don't know the exact details of this, so I'm gonna speak lightly on it, but Lil Nas X, Old Town Road, I saw an interview with the producer, and he was saying Lil Nas X leased that beat, like the $30 thing I'm talking about. And luckily he had the contract in place from that lease. Basically, I don't know what the contract said, but a standard lease is probably like if it gets more than this many streams, then we have to move to like an official contract.
Right.
So then it turned into like he got his share of it and he owns however much of the song. But if he didn't have that and it was just like you can buy this beat for $30, then he would have only made $30 off that song.
Dude, that's crazy.
And like I said, I'm speaking lightly because I don't know the exact situation.
Right. But that makes sense.
Like the general,
dude, the whole like leasing beats, buying beats, that shit is just like so like weird to me because like it's like you can go on YouTube and go on like these like non-copyright beat like like Travis Scott type beat shit and that's like free. It's like free to download, free to use, right? So like my question is, if I go on YouTube and the beat is free to use, free to download, and I use it for a song, like will they ever be able to get money from me or what?
So it's kind of a tricky question. In a lot of cases that I've seen, if you're not that big of an artist and you just download that beat and you want to use it, basically all they ask for in return is like putting in the title produced by whoever, just they get exposure out of it. But if one of those songs blows up, typically the paperwork has something in place that says like if it gets more than this many streams, then I get this.
But it's not even that. Like it's like I literally just ripped it off of YouTube. I put it in a song. I uploaded it to SoundCloud and it blew up. And there's nothing on the description or anything on YouTube about like contracts or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like where's
typically there is because when they post those things, it usually links it to like a BeatStars page or something. Oh,
got you.
When you download it, there is some sort of contract, standard contract associated with it. But the other thing about those beats is, say you did that, and then 1,000 other people did that. Like sometimes I used to get a couple beats off YouTube, but I would buy them like exclusively. So when I would buy it, the producer would take it off YouTube, take it off BeatStars and everything. But say it had already been up for 2 weeks. Some like 500 other people might have had that beat. So like sometimes I'll upload a song that I own, like I have paperwork saying I own it on YouTube, and it'll be like copyright claim this song, and it's like some song with like 30 views, and it's like with YouTube it's really hard to sometimes to get around those things, and like obviously you can appeal it or whatever, but at that point I was like, all right, now I'm only getting beats that haven't even been put on the internet yet, because I wasn't trying to deal with that no more. But even from the start, like I started on those $30 leases or whatever, and then it got to a point where I was like, I'm thinking long term. I'm like, I want to own this shit, so let me buy these exclusively so I can have them, because like now I basically own my entire discography. So it's like if I was leasing all those beats and like say some business move happened down the road, there would be a bunch of hands involved. Oh, I need this, I need that. Like I have ownership of this. It'd get too confusing. I'm kind of OCD about that shit. I'm like, let me own this. I know this. I got my paperwork in place.